The deepest ocean of Dharma and Adhyatma is definitely the land of Bharatvarsh. But even in Bharat, it is the king of mountains, the Himalayas, that hide the greatest secrets of Dharma and spirituality. Amongst these very ranges of the Himalayas, embellished with the mystical Dev Parampara of the Himalayan Mahasiddhas, there is a place called Kulant Peeth. It is famous for its spiritual wisdom, its sadhana and diksha, worship rituals, its yoga and tantra, Ayurveda, Nritya Sangeet, alchemy, and many more vidyas. The storehouse of secrets, Kulant Peeth, that is also known as the Kulant Peeth, safeguards one great secret amongst many other secrets. It is the ancient handwritten wisdom manuscripts. Although most wisdom in Kulant Peeth is passed on through the very strict oral tradition under the Guru-disciple tradition, the Mahasiddhas compiled few subjects in the form of Granth. The old handwritten manuscripts are known as the Pandulipi because the meaning of Pandu is yellow. That's why the direct meaning of Pandulipi is the Granth with the yellow pages. These Granth are revived and recreated from time to time because these manuscripts get damaged with time. The pages on which these Granths are written are either the pages of Bhoj Patra or on the handmade thick paper made from pulp of trees. Even after preserving these manuscripts in utmost care, in just few hundred years, these pages begin to disintegrate into pieces. Bhojpatra also loses its words and colors and starts disintegrating. And like this, many manuscripts are destroyed forever. Today, Kulant Peeth has many such ancient manuscripts that have reached the state of near destruction. Many manuscripts are such that today it's hard to read what must be written inside them. The present Kulant Nath of Kulant Peeth, Mahasiddha Ishaputra, started a program to safeguard and recreate all these ancient, invaluable Granths in the year 2004. But the greatest challenge was that it wasn't easy to remake each manuscript that was at the verge of destruction exactly as it was in its original form. For this, a certain financial budget and experts from different places were needed. That's why few experts were selected from different parts of India and foreign countries, and the Kulant Peeth Manuscript Conservation and Revival Department was established. Funds were collected and process of remaking few manuscripts began, and the Granths that could be saved were restored by using modern techniques. Today, many handwritten Granths are available to the Bhairavs Bhairavis of Kulant Peeth spread around the world. But these manuscripts are not available for the general public and for the new people. Kulant Peeth do not permit anyone to see these Granths. But we will introduce you with few new and old handwritten Granths and manuscripts from this huge ancient library, the permission for which has been granted by the head of Kulant Peeth, the Kulant Nath, Mahasiddha Ishaputra himself. In the upcoming series, you will be able to see many manuscripts, Pandulipis, and so on, and will be able to understand the Siddha Dharma tradition of the greatest Peeth of the Himalayas, of Kulant Peeth. There is a highly specialized tradition in Kulant Peeth to maintain the sacredness of the handwritten Granths and Pandulipis. These Granths are worshipped every day through an elaborate process, like the Devtas, the gods and the goddesses are worshipped. It is considered inauspicious to keep these Granths without daily ritual worship, and it is said that all these manuscripts would be cursed if they are not worshipped. Because the Pran Pratishtha process of every manuscript is conducted. That's why each Granth is considered like the living divine manifestation. Each manuscript is keyleth, locked. That's why before one studies the Granth, one must learn the right technique, receive the Diksha, and so on, and then only after this, one can begin studying the manuscript. For every scripture, there is a written rule that the scriptures of Kulant Peeth must never be given in the hands of idiots, adharmi, sophist, malich, unworthy, kupatra and children. This is the reason that out of the most Bhairavs Bhairavis of Kulant Peeth, only a few worthy ones sit with their acharyas and get to study and receive knowledge of these scriptures. Although the languages of these Granths differed, yet the Tankari Lipi has been given prominence. Although some scriptures are in folk language also, while few are written in the old Sanskrit and other languages. The thickness, length, breadth, depth, etc. of the pages of different manuscripts differ. Recently, the almost damaged scripture Kula Devi Sahastranam was recreated using the scientific techniques. The paintings that lost colors were recreated. The almost faded words were again filled with colors. The pages that were eaten by insects were recreated by the help of experts. The pages that were eaten by insects were recreated with the help of experts. And the almost dead Granth got a new lease of life. It became possible because of the extreme diligence of many people, contribution and determination of the Bhairavs Bhairavis. Now, this ancient Granth has been completely recreated. But still, it is yet to go through one more process called the Japanese tissue paper technique, in which the process to preserve every page of this Granth is to be conducted through chemical process and the Japanese tissue paper technique to protect it for a long time. Before this, the worship rituals and process were conducted through the auspicious hands of Kulant Nath, Mahasiddha Ishaputra. You are seeing the beautiful pages of this ancient scripture for the first time. This invaluable knowledge of Kulant Peeth is the legacy for the future. This work is bearing results due to the Ichha Shakti of Mahasiddha Ishaputra and due to your love. We hope to get your support consistently like this, through which we will be able to continue this great work in future also.